There are reminders throughout Pittston and West Pittston of a tragedy that happened 30 years ago today.
The loss of two firefighters is still fresh here. We hear from one of the firefighters' families about how they continue to honor his legacy. That's our top story on Newswatch 16 at 5. Good afternoon to you and thanks for joining us. I'm Lisa Washington.
And I'm Stacy Lang. Today marks a solemn anniversary for many in part of Luzerne-County. 30 years ago today, a fire broke out on Main Street in Pittston. Firefighters from both Pittston and West Pittston responded.
Captain John Lombardo of Pittston and Foreman Lenny Insulaco of West Pittston were killed while fighting that fire. Newswatch 16's Chelsea Strube spoke to the Lombardo family today about what this anniversary means to them.
On this day, 3 decades ago, James Lombardo lost his brother, Captain John Lombardo of the Pittston Fire Department, after a fire broke out on Main Street in Pittston.
John had responded to the call along with Lenny Insulaco and the West Pittston and Pittston Fire Departments. And, when they got to the fire, from my understanding, they had gone in, they came out, they went in, they came out. They had no idea that the fire was burning underneath in the floor. And that's when, things took a turn there for them.
Captain John Lombardo was 26 years old, and Foreman Lenny Insulaco of the West Pittston Fire Department was just 20 when they died. Now they are memorialized in several places between the two municipalities, as well as the Firefighters Memorial Bridge that connects the two.
This is a reminder to me of what heroes do, the sacrifices that they make.
James named his son John after his brother. He was born 3 months after his brother was killed. John is now a full-time firefighter in Pittston and a Luzerne County councilman.
I have tried very hard every day of my life to live up to that memory.
John says he's reminded of what these two firefighters gave up for the sake of public safety every day, not just on this anniversary.
I sort of knew that this was the path that my life was going to be on, and I'm very inspired by him and his sacrifice that night, and not only that, but to work with the men who were with him that night and prior to that has really been very special for me, because they sort of give me a little bit of an insight as to what he was like as a person.
And his father hopes reminding people of this sacrifice will motivate them to do something positive.
What I want people to keep doing is keep being themselves and do good for others. I mean, it's not about doing for yourself, it's about helping your community, helping your neighbor, helping anybody you can help that might need help.
There will be a mass and memorial service in honor of the fallen firefighters at St. John the Evangelist Roman Catholic Church tonight in Pittston at 6 o'clock. Chelsea Strube, Newswatch 16, Luzerne County.